What is risk? Risk is basically exposure to danger, harm, or loss. With your opportunity, what could possibly go wrong? While your feasibility assessment helped you break down the opportunity and think about all the components, the risk analysis moves forward by also thinking about the fit with the rest of your business. We ask you to now look at your opportunity from every aspect imaginable, thinking through what can happen, and most importantly, where and how can you mitigate, in other words, plan to manage and reduce the risk. Too often, entrepreneurs are labeled as risk seekers. I suggest you are not seeking risk. Instead, you see it clearly, and you have the confidence and the skill set to manage and overcome. In general, risks can be found in all aspects of the business, including your team, your facility, your market, your competition, the environment, and even yourself. In a few moments, you're going to dive into your risk assessment. Before you get started, here are some examples of the types of risk identified by previous scholars that might help jumpstart your thinking. Could be increased competition, whether locally, regionally, nationally, or globally. Increased labor costs, including wages, benefits, taxes. Can we talk about healthcare? Changes in payments from customers. Changes in payment demands from suppliers. Changes in regulation or legislation, locally or nationally. Changes in personnel or family health. Growing too fast, growing too slow. Advances in technology, or even you losing interest in your business. Once you have identified and categorized your risks, the next part is about moving towards having an actual plan, and plan B, plan C, etc., to manage and mitigate those risks. First, given that you can't work on everything at once, how would you prioritize them? High, medium, low? Let's do this in steps. Using a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 as the lowest type of risk and 10 as the most serious type of risk, rate each of the risks you have listed. Step 2, share this list with at least one other person, either within your company or from your 10KSB cohort, and ask them to brainstorm with you about any risks you may have missed. Add each new risk to the table and rate accordingly, high, medium, or low. Step 3, brainstorm alone or with a partner and complete columns 3 to 5 as to what steps can be taken to mitigate the risk, prevent it, or at least reduce its effects. Column 3 captures this step, the contingency plan, while column 4 assigns responsibility for these steps, and column 5 sets your deadline for action. Step 4, collect all key risks rated 6 or higher and see if you can determine any themes among or between them. If so, are there significant changes that should be made in order to address these themes? And finally, step 5. Of course, we have to think about our metrics and dashboards. What metrics are you currently using to watch your levels of risk? What should be in use? How do you get the information needed? When do you review, etc.? And what will you share with your team? Please feel free to ask questions and discuss your risk assessment process on your growth group discussion board. Once you've completed your assessment, definitely discuss what you've learned and what you will use in the future. Onward.